And we are back. So much on the line here for OpTic Gaming, down 2-1 in the best-of-5 series. They must win this game mode if they want to force a tiebreaker, Game 5, search and destroy.
Yeah.
Nadeshot's been struggling in the respawn game modes. I think it's his time to shine here on Sovereign.
Well, remember too, Puckett, Nadeshot did have a great showing in that domination game. So this is good for them. If you're an OpTic fan, you're glad because domination, you might be able to toss this one in the favor of OpTic Gaming. But again, with that victory, with Curse New York just absolutely pumped up, one has to wonder, has the momentum completely shifted in favor of Curse New York? And of course, as the game begins to roll out, you're on board with Nadeshot, and let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, I got to see what OpTic is up to. I mean, the pressure is on them at this point. Curse New York can drop this game. Obviously, they don't want to, but they have the ability to stay alive in the tournament if they do. They capture B for OpTic. Embo sneaking out with his life as well. He's going to be able to help defend it. Big vector kill. And at the start, everything going smooth for OpTic. The one mistake they made against Curse New York in the earlier domination was they allowed Curse New York to get behind them and take their home flag. At the start, you're going to see Burns and friends just getting slayed off spawn. Nice setup from OpTic, and Embos continues to slay here on the B point.
And one has to wonder if Curse New York is going to opt to try and see if they can force OpTic to have to drop back, right? And go to their home flag and attack. You mentioned it before. Curse New York was able to do that before. And in Sovereign, it's definitely something that you see players do all the time. So I have to think maybe this is going to be the game plan here for Curse New York. Get behind them again, take advantage of it in a map where it's predominantly a common thing to see.
I like seeing that Clayster and Embos just doubled back to the C flag to make sure that Mochila did not get behind them. Now they're pushing up, looking for the spawn kills again. Another one from Embos. Clayster currently 5-2. He's been patrolling the middle of the map. Clay, the last man standing here for OpTic, though, needs to get the grenade kills. Semtex blows up in front of him, but he does pick off one. Waiting for support before pushing in. Here comes Scumpy from down low, and they're going to have two men on B if Scump can get up this ladder.
Yep, and he does manage to do so. Mochila, by the way, 6-4, had a great start here, and he tried to make some magic happen inside of B, but, Curse New York, they do lose B yet again, and it is getting contested by OpTic Gaming. They have at least two bodies on it, and they are going to be able to make this cap happen. Oh, and yeah. So
that hurts.
Yeah, that did hurt. So now Embos is going to continue to press forward as now we see Curse New York. They're going to be on the attack, and they're going to get in there again. It's just been back and forth, right? And you're going to see this happen because B is just such a crazy flag to defend on Sovereign.
Clayster, though, getting some help from Scump and Nadeshot. They pick up 3 of the last 4 kills, and now they have middle map control again. This is all they got to do. Don't overextend. Don't go for A. Don't try and get fancy here. Just play this one straight up for B and C control. If they do that, they will have a healthy lead at the half, currently a 10-point advantage.
Hey, just play classic domination. Get 2 and let them have the one flag. There's no need for you to get aggressive. So Clayster here on your screen, top control now with the Remington and looking over by the nest. Drops down, knows that a player was going to be there. Is he going to be able to pick up the double? No, not needed because he has a teammate there for the pickup. And I love this. OpTic Gaming, they pressed up. They're showing why they are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to domination. Curse New York needs to find something, but you got to give credit where credit's due. OpTic Gaming is definitely slaying very well.
And Nadeshot especially, he's 10-8. He was starting up here, I believe he was 10-6 at one point. Embo's finally, actually he's still on his 3-point spree. I thought he was going to get picked off from an angle there, but now he's inside the C flag. And you can see big contested. Embos clearing house with the Vector. The 3-piece will re-secure C. His teammates are set up for B control as well. Scumpy's got to stop the one player on A, and more importantly, Clayster's about to have his hands full over on the control tower side.
That's those flashes of greatness that Embos has, man. He would just out of nowhere just shock you, and your jaw would absolutely drop, because that's just what he brings to the table. Of course, if he keeps on doing that, OpTic Gaming can win this one. He is going to get cleaned up, though. Fire picks up a double kill on that, and it seems like we have a neutralization on B, but OpTic Gaming has a sizable lead here with 51 seconds left on the clock.
Slow and steady wins the race, 76-58. They're slowly pulling away. But Curse New York not giving up at the end. They never will. As we talked about it earlier, Clayster, Nadeshot adding to the kill feed. Embo's trying to push up now as well. Embo's answering back on Mochila. Will try and get the grenades onto B. Can he get this angle? Grenade connects, but no kill quite yet. Down to the final 30 seconds here, and we're seeing about a 15-point advantage for OpTic.
Yeah, and this is big for them because they were up by 14 in that first domination game, and then they were able to just win both sides, and that's when we thought the momentum, that pace of the game was really going to go for OpTic. But now Curse New York, they have to just find that solution to stop OpTic Gaming as time begins to dwindle down here. It is going to be a 16-point lead here in favor of OpTic Gaming.
Embo 16-8-2. The three-piece at the C flag totally changed the tide of this first round. They continue to maintain map control. Clayster going positive. Nadeshot started off very strong, and Scump adding some big kills at the end. Everyone holding their own on the other side. Mochila continues to crush 17-13 with that Remington. Guys, this is the last commercial break in the best of 5. We'll be back in 1 minute. When we return, potentially, if Curse New York can do this, hopefully we go into game 5. We'll find out after this.